my building. I'm like way up there. Alright, so I am walking up to my door. Here's our mailboxes. And then here is where I scan my code or my card, and then it will open this glass door. If it's a delivery, so say like groceries or whatever, they would punch in my room number, whatever it is, and then I can see them through the video, or I can just have a phone call. I can also lock and unlock this door here from my apartment. I can call the security guard at the front, so it's really nice.
探索成功，请进。
Okay, so I scan it and it automatically goes to my floor. They're still doing the elevator because it's so new, and obviously I'm not going to show my floor. But we're making our way up. Good luck sign. Alright, so we are officially in the apartment, and I'm actually going to show you towards the kitchen area first. Here is my dining room table. It was actually facing horizontally, but I wanted the space, and I have a ton of space. Yeah. Here is my AC unit. It's all in Chinese, as you can see. So that was interesting the first couple of days trying to figure out. Over here, I have my whiteboard of what's going on. This is amazing. So on it, let me see if I can turn it on. Yes. So I can have security to be called if I have a delivery or a package. As you saw earlier in the video, they have to call me, and then I see them through here. They can't see me, and I can either buzz them in or really safe. And then I have this view, and it just makes me so happy. But this is my dining room view. All right. In here we have my kitchen. It's finally clean enough. Got my Texas towel. I got that from one of my kids back in Austin, so I'm actually using it. Love it. It's really small. Well, actually, I can't say it's really small. I would say the size of my kitchen here is quite large, and I'm very grateful for it. I close this door because sometimes, again, it just freaks me out at night if I hear people like walking up and down the stairs, so I keep it closed. I also keep cleaning stuff there. I ordered bread today. A ton of things get delivered to my school. One of them is fresh baked bread, so I got a pretzel. What was it? Walnut rye, and this is some Venetian toast. So I'm gonna try this for the first time tomorrow. I also have some cornbread loaf there. My sink. Luckily, this came with the apartment. It's a spice rack. I put my utensils in there, all my cooking stuff, and then my bowls and plates are in here. And I have my pots and pans in this lower drawer, and then a couple of cabinets full of medicine and snacks. This is my kitchen view. I wonder if you can really see it, but I love looking out my window, seeing the moon, seeing the sunset. It's just... Alright, we are moving out. Over here, shout out to you, Lola and Lola, in Tagalog. I'm Filipino, so what that means is Grandma and Grandpa. They wrote me a nice letter before I left, and my brother, so I keep that on there. And yes, oh, also here, so it's kind of like a kettle. You can make tea in it, but most Chinese really only drink hot water. I think I'm kind of used to it. I like warm water. I believe it's healthier for you. So that may be a surprise and something you may want to get used to before coming here. They do have water bottles when you go out at restaurants, but it is very uncommon for you to receive water with ice or even room temperature water. You can press hot or cold, kind of like in an office. Your cold water will be just a little bit warmer than room temperature. I don't want to show you too much. Shoes are squeaky. So over here we have, I just needed something to put my purse and my bag. My bag has my railroad pass. Your railroad pass is also your bus pass. So it's super convenient to be able to just take stuff in and out of my backpack and just plop it in my purse and vice versa. I also have an umbrella. Everyone and their mom and their dad and their grandma and their dog has an umbrella because they don't want to become darker or get a tan, which I think is kind of sad. We need to embrace people who are darker, but you will definitely, I don't know if this is too close, you'll definitely see women wearing hand scarves that go just a little bit higher than the elbow. They'll have the big bucket hats or sun visors, and then they'll have an umbrella that has black out silk or some kind of material, so that way when they're walking in the sun, it's a lot more shade. Some of the umbrellas that they have here that are specifically for that, you can't have when it's actually raining, so choose your battles. Okay, so this is my living room. I have some pictures up, just a cute decoration. I do want to decorate. I definitely want some plants in my apartment, but at the same time, I don't know how long I'm going to be living here, and I think maybe 1 or 2 plants I will add, but as for really decorating the place, I don't want to get too into it unless things change and I plan on staying here for a while. As you can see, I have a water spout, I guess you could call it here, and instead of the office type of hot water, cold water, I just have a tube that goes into that, and it delivers my water that way for me. You cannot drink the water here. It has different kind of materials in it. That's just, it's not safe. Any local will tell you, do not drink tap water. At least here in Qingdao, it's safe enough to brush your teeth, wash your vegetables. If you have hot water, you can wash your dishes with it, but definitely not to drink. Here's my couch. I got a little step stool. My brother gave me the sloth from his work. I'm not going to show my pictures just for privacy, but I do got a cool lamp. I'm going to turn it on because it's just so modern, and it wasn't something I expected when I asked my landlord for that. Over here I have my drying rack. I have a washer. Everything's pretty much dry by the end of the day if I wash it in the afternoon, so it's not that big of a deal. And this is my view. this road is still being built. Where I'm living right now is actually just completely new. These apartments and buildings are so many years old compared to everything else, so that's why my apartment, I'm so grateful for it. All the appliances are new. Just everything in here is up to date and it's great. And they're even, I don't know if you can see, but they're repaving that road there. And so it's a lot of potholes, but it will be beautiful when it's done. This glass case right here is the parking garage. So if I were to take the elevator, there's like 2 basement levels where you can park wherever. But sometimes those get filled up and people will park anywhere. They do not care, even if it's on the sidewalk, like way over there. They will park, and that's just not at my apartment, that's in general. The Chinese, if you have a vehicle, you're also required to put your phone number on the dashboard, because if you took someone's spot, they're allowed to call you to ask you to move it, and if you don't move, that's when they call the cops. So it's convenient, but also kind of creepy, just coming from America and, you know, just not giving out your phone number to random strangers on the side of the street where everyone can see. But it could also, for here, it's more about convenience and just being practical, so it's not that weird. But yes, I love my view, and we're moving on. Oh, I need to close this so the water doesn't keep running when my washer's off. Shout out to you, Sony, not sponsored, but great speaker. Here's my air purifier. All right, so here is my office. Again, there's nothing much in it. I have a cool view. I love working in here, and I don't know, I'm thinking of just putting some inspirational quotes and my plane tickets on this wall. I bought 2 plane tickets already. I'm going to Korea and Japan in September, and then Japan, I'll probably stay there until the first week of October, so see you then. But yeah, this room is pretty empty. It's supposed to be a bedroom, but I don't need that much space. Okay, now we are moving into my guest bedroom. As you can see, it's not being used. Not have had guests yet, but I just, they have a really good view. Again, it's just storage. I put all my winter outfits in this dresser, which is quite huge. And it's real wood, and you just always have a pine smell, let's put it that way, in the rooms. I also just needed somewhere to put my luggage, and yeah, so the apartment came with all of this. It came with a, what is this called? Side table. Nightstand? Nightstand. So, there is that. Up next we have my bathroom. I dig this bathroom. It is just so modern, and this has to be my favorite part. I know, I look kind of crazy. I look like I got a big old lump on my head, but you know, it's the end of the day, and I promised a apartment video, so here it is. Bed stacked there, and my wonderful sink. Oh, I do have to show you though, I get 2 shower heads. This fancy one, this one, and then this is what I use, where is it? This is what I use for my mop. So whenever I have to fill a bucket up, it's really convenient that I have so many different options to choose from. And I know that sounds weird from a shower perspective, but I haven't had these options before. I haven't had anything really like in this standard before. So I feel like I upgraded and I enjoy it. I'm grateful for it. So the final part of my apartment tour is my bedroom. Again, I don't really have a lot in my room. It's just very modern, I guess you could say. I have the same storage space. I have 2 nightstands this time. Check out my Harry Potter book. I'm on that right now. I'm also reading When China Discovered America. I believe it's 1423. That right now is in my classroom. I've been taking notes on that, so that's been exciting. And then here is again my view. I love it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next Sunday. Peace.